Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. As you can see, my brand new bike here, a new family member, my KTM 450 6 days, 2021 year model, brand new. So in this episode, we're gonna do some changes. I'm gonna tell you what kind of changes I do on a new bike, and I'm gonna take you through that, so stay tuned. So in this video, I'm gonna take you through what I do, what kind of changes I do on my bike when I get a new one. It's not so big changes. The biggest one is the suspension. So I'm gonna take my old suspension, the VP cone valve and the factory track suspension. I'm gonna put that on. But from that, it's, I would say, some minor changes. If we start from the bottom, I prefer to change the tires like we are now here in Sweden. These tires are not the best suitable for like now. It's very rainy and slippery conditions, so I prefer to put some new tires on. I did a tire test, I hope you've seen it, but in the front I would probably put a Michelin tire, Enduro medium probably. In the back, Michelin Starcross medium. I also prefer to put mousse in the tires, the air mousse I'm gonna put, so I don't run the risk of getting a flat tire. I really prefer to put mousse in the tires. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna change the suspension. I also prefer to change like the handlebars. Now I ride with Udi. I don't know the exact model number of the Udi handlebars because I just ordered it, so I haven't got it yet. I also prefer to change this one, the seat cover. I have the one gripper, which is made in 100% silicone, so it's, I mean, it keeps the foam, the seat foam, from getting loose, like when you wash the bike and so on. And you also have really good grip when sitting on the bike, so you save your arms while riding. It's a huge difference. I highly recommend this product. The levers also, I changed. I put these arc ones. They are in some composite, you say it like that? Composite material. So they are like unbreakable. And it's really nice now when it's getting a little bit colder here in Sweden. They don't get so cold as the metal ones. So yeah, I've been riding these on my old bike and I really recommend them and like them. I'm also gonna change the plastic. So I saved this plastic from the 6 day, put it away, and I put new plastic and also, of course, put new graphics on. So that's gonna be like the bigger change you're gonna see with the seat cover and everything. I also do some minor adjustment, like on the braking pedal, you call it braking pedal, on the foot brake. I like to raise it a little bit. It's just smaller adjustments. After riding 1 hour, the change will stretch a little bit, so you need to do that adjustment. I also, like after 1 hour of riding, I change the oil and oil filter. After that, I ride for another like 5 hours, then I do the change again. You have it in your service schedule or service manual, the book that follows with the bike. You can read in that what exactly needs to be done and when. I also changed the air filter. I prefer to ride with funnel web air filters. Really nice. I think I have one here. Yeah. They are actually really cool air filters, so you have like more area to get the air to flow through, so you can ride longer without the need of changing filter. And also their air filter oil are really good for water resistant. Like I mentioned, here in Sweden it starts to get wet, so it's preventing water from getting into the engine. Yeah, I mean, it's not so big changes. As you know, KTM, they say they are ready to race, and I mean, the bikes today, they are so good. I mean, this is my preferences and this is what I want to do. I mean, changing the plastic and everything, that's because of, like, when I'm selling the bike, it's really nice to put the original plastic, so it looks really good. So that's the reason for that. And of course, to get my own graphics. But apart from that, I mean, the handlebar is just a feeling for me. The original one that comes, I mean, it is really good. So it's just for my feeling. And the suspension, if I wouldn't have the cone valve and the tracks, I would probably rebuild this suspension a little bit, change the springs and do some minor adjustments to get a good feeling. Depending on what level you are on and your weight as well, the heavier you are, I'm quite heavy, so the more the suspension needs to work. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna do in this episode. I won't like film when I change everything. I'm gonna make it a surprise when I like done all the changes, put the new plastic on and so on. I'm gonna show you the bike, and I want your opinion, what you think. Yeah, I'm really stoked to get out and try this 2021 year model. I also gonna, of course, share my first thoughts when I ride a bike, when I tested a bike, what I think about it. So yeah, let's get started. So the moment of truth, we put some new plastic on, some really nice stickers, my opinion. Changed the tires, we put mousse in the tires. I haven't changed the handlebars yet, and now I'm just gonna do like my first ride, 2021 450 KTM 6 days model. So are you eager to see it? Well, here it is. A lot of orange, but yeah, I really like this color. Orange plastics. We have the suspension, the VP. We are actually up here in the north of Sweden. Really nice riding here. So I'm gonna ride the bike whole weekend. I've been riding 350 before, so now back to 450. I had a 450 before the 350, so I've been riding in the 450 a lot. It's really smooth, and when you need power, the power is there. So yeah, my favorite model from KTM. So enough of talking, let's do some laps.